assign
pretty
those
much
points
today's
throughout the
secret
badges.
video is going to be
Plus, the higher the tier, the more badge points you'll get back to reuse. So it really does pay off to level up those core badges.
And as you put those hard-earned core badges to work, share your highlights on social media using the hashtag 2K.
So yeah, today is going to be the Brooklyn Nets versus the Washington
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
The Washington Wizards.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. So the Nets starting five. They've got Ben Simmons. O'Neal is out there with Durant. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And for Washington, Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at the center.
No, it did this again. I'm supposed to be on a
position. An exciting rookie class this year as always, Doris. Just how big an impact could this new injection of talent mean as the season really gets going?
Obviously, it has to play out. It's too soon to say exactly. But what we know unequivocally is one key draft pick can dramatically impact a team's success. So with any luck, some of the teams have absolutely acquired season-altering players.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets on offense. On the wing, Irving. Shoots over Beal. Irving's shot is good.
Well, this is one of the best in the
you
league
running
at
good,
converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Outside, Beal. We play just over a minute here in the first. Morris, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Durant, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And it's Beal in the corner.
Listen. Oh, no, it's not.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you've got size and length. First step for Porzingis, the extra possession.
The pass to O'Neal. Back to Simmons. Irving against Beal. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle.
Since I was only 2, so I don't get too
running out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but you can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
And
it's
that
okay.
one misses.
I'm gonna make that.
A Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
No good on the second free throw. You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling
I gotta actually like watch out for these
Even he
Wizards.
confessed regrets about in
Nets,
Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Here's Irving after the basket by Washington. And again, it's the Nets missing. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. That's good. And
Oh yeah,
Beal
I'm so
with the
bad
assist.
at
That is Kyle Kuzma asserting himself against quality defense. Nice finish.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Good on the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Simmons.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high
Get out of
percentage
here.
looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
You know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is two things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. He gets it in there.
Well, at close range, you can see KD adjust his touch perfectly, just enough power on that interior shot.
Here's Beal, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So for Washington, their last game a loss to Indiana. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets. But Doris,
Bro, these fouls are really stupid, bro. I be thinking they be paying the freaking ref to really do that, bro.
An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma.
Oh, I tried my hardest to not let them win, but they just keep on trying to win.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is
so bad at passing.
Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've
honestly, I never lost this bad to a freaking team.
1979.
I don't want to see that.
Outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
They get it again. Here's Sharp. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Barton. Rebound, Brooklyn. And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in
the game just lagged that in.
Someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player, that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
Harris inside the line. No good that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one. And that one's good. Barton.
Yeah, that was the
They're already at
high percentage look
really
the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Thomas, good.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys. And if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
From 11 feet away, and he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Sharp, the pass to Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Right outside. 27 seconds left to play here in the first. Morris, left side. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Yeah, what separates Rui Hachimura is his great strength and his motor. Just brings so much energy.
Edwards finds Mills. Over right.
Oh, I'm so bad.
That one off the back iron and out.
This is me hurting.
Martin from outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Washington in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant.
14. DC fans, a big round of applause for your
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Davis in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way, stay aggressive, and try to battle back.
Avdia, the pass to Davis. No good on the 3. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Kuzma outside. 5 on the clock. Second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Kuzma's got 6.
To me, that's about 2 things, guys. That's the hustle and timing of Kyle Kuzma getting to the offensive window.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Well, KD's still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, but didn't feel a deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
O'Neal's check in for Brooklyn. That one misses for Durant. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Here's Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Passes it to Kuzma. Goes up with a strike. Another miss by Kuzma.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Simmons.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Avdia. Outside, Davis. There's the pass to Beal. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it
Comeback.
going like this. Now they just
That's
have
actually
to
crazy.
maintain
Comeback
it.
season.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him. Now, Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Beal with the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
What we know about Bradley Beal, guys, one of the best scorers in the game. To me, him rounding out his playmaking and the setup ability of his teammates has changed who he is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Thomas comes in for Irving, and it's Mills in for Ben Simmons. And he makes all 3. This last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into
How
their
is he
struggle.
pushing me? Come on, put that as a foul.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Barton outside. Morris passes to Hachimura. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Harris with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Harris.
Do not let Joe Harris get comfortable from that spot. You will be in for a long night.
Wright, the pass to Barton. Back to Wright. Pass to Gafford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gafford's got his first 2 points.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Hachimura. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Hachimura's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
And the rejection by Gafford. Edwards, he's checked in for O'Neal.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets. Kessler Edwards.
Washington leading now by 6. And Wright kicks to Gafford. Passes to Barton. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Thomas, that's good.
Cameron Thomas.
Here's Morris. He has 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wright finds Morris. to Hachimura. Pocket 4. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Hachimura's got 9 points.
Boy, if Rui Hachimura can consistently make three-point shots, he becomes that much more dangerous.
From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Washington Wizards heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They have a nice 7-point lead. Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions.
And it's just about time now for the third.
All right, let's make some noise.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. They've got O'Neal. Simmons is out there with Irving, and it's Durant, and it's Claxton, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. He has 6.
Staying strong through the contact. Ben Simmons doesn't back off.
Great. Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Durant.
Look at Kevin Durant, all 6'9", but what a handle. Gosh, that move was pretty.
Beal finds Gafford. Morris with the ball. From deep. They get it back. Porzingis. It's tipped.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button. We saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks.
Man, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Simmons dishes to KD. Kuzma pulls it in.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And the wide open shot from Morris. No good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. O'Neal against Kuzma. Unloads from 13. Claxton the pass to O'Neal. No good. Shot missing. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Boy, smart decision from Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
Durant down low. Count it, and the foul. Denny Avdia picks one up.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
That's how we like it,
They're not shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And
We
last
just
season, when
we
they
just
got
want to be ahead
themselves
of
to
the
the line, they
team. We just
usually
want to really
came
be
through as a
ahead.
team up around 81%.
You at least got to pop 50.
And the Wizards making a
for
change
them.
here.
You can't let them
Davis is
score.
checked in. And the Nets also making a change.
Huh?
Sumner's checked in.
You can't let them score. You got this. It don't matter if they're shaking that time.
That's good from Durant.
That's how we like
and
it.
last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Here's Porzingis off the left rim and out. Brooklyn trailing. Irving with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Sumner kicks to Irving for the lead. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Kuzma outside. Davis against Irving. Kuzma outside. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Kuzma's got 9 points.
That's about pre-shot preparation, the anticipation of the pass. Kuzma, easy work.
Here's Beal. Nails the baby hook. And
Let
now
them
a
be
7-point
ahead of me,
Wizards
bro.
lead.
I'm making
And
dumb
that's
passes.
the kind of lead
I'm
pass
just
we've
carry
come to
this man.
expect from him.
Let's
Here's
push man.
Irving. Played in with a
Come on,
nice touch
that's how we
off the
like it.
glass. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
The number of ways Kyrie Irving can finish on the interior is something to behold. Left, right.
Time and go.
Washington calls
Time and
timeout.
go.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
For the Wizards, Hachimura is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Harden comes in for Avdia. And it's Wright in for Beal. And then for Brooklyn, Wizards checked in for Simmons. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And Thomas subbed in for Irving. Pulls up. Tries to save it. Harris, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous.
Defense is so bad. My defense is
Attacking
so bad.
in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Washington now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Well, you know Rui wants to
First team
score it.
foul.
He will not retreat in the face of
The
some
line
tough
for
defense. Nicely
Washington.
done.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Wizards?
Taking.
And they're playing
2 shots.
beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
Wizards leading by 7. Barton outside. Wright outside. Outside for Davis. A shot. That one's good from the corner.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play 1 or 2, but that passing ability is important at either position.
Harris's shot is
How do you
off.
miss
You know what?
that?
He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Wizards passing it around. Barton wide open. He fires. And that one falls. Coming off of Davis's feet.
Oh my!
Barton's
If
got the
this is
lead
my
at 12 now
team,
for
you
Washington.
can do just. Thomas is the
On the
only
way,
one out
Harris.
here.
And he
Thank
uses
you,
the glass
bro.
on the layup. Harris has got his second bucket.
Nice
Like,
to see
bro,
Joe
like,
Harris add
these
this to
people
his
are
game. We know
suck.
he's a dangerous shooter, but go ahead and mix it up on the interior.
Count that
You
bucket.
didn't get a touchdown?
Really leaning on that three-point
real,
shot
no,
in
this
the
game
first half.
actually sucks,
Seemed
kind of,
they're
like,
just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
miss,
And that
I,
one drops.
Harris,
Well,
I
just
dare you
tremendous
miss
focus
that
from the
one more
veteran
time.
Joe Harris. This guy aggressively going at the defense inside.
I gotta go, I'm sorry.
Here's Davis. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Washington with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They played the better game so far, but their work is far from over.
I need to hit something.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nets trail by 10. Kuzma will step in at the 4. With Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Barton in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Morris passes to Kuzma. Here's Morris. Back to Beal. Pocket 6. Now the pass to Barton. With the teardrop. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Back to Beal. Front past the arc. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Simmons inside the 1. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Morris. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 6. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Counted good.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
Washington calls timeout. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
No, bro, I'm not letting you time out for at least 5 seconds, bro. I'm not letting you do that, bro. No, and she got to do it. You only got 1 second to say something.
Who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Diaz checked in for the Wizards. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Guys, I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. discussed with his players. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And it's good for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Morris kicks to Beal. Fade away. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Beal. And the Wizards lead by 4.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Simmons. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yep.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart.
He said 1 free throw?
Right now, especially on the interior.
Ben Simmons, 1 shot.
That one misses for Simmons.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Here's Claxton. It's good. This game is all even.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Right side, Beal. Over Irving. And that will be 2 free throws coming. Officials on the call with the foul.
I love my boy Kyrie, but he just ran up to him. He didn't do anything else. No, bro, where is this foul coming from? Where is this foul coming from? Where is this foul coming from? Please tell me. No, bro. Where is this foul coming from, bro? Where is this foul coming from, bro? Where is this foul coming from? Of course he makes it, bro. He's a robot. I'm playing against a computer, bro. Come on, bro.
Claxton the pass to Durant. Field goal number 9.
I have to do that. Durant was the only one who can make it, bro.
To the hoop now with
I'm not
consistency.
doing that, bro.
5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Beal from long range. That shot off. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
You popping 70 right now.
Much bigger than that.
Popping 70 right now.
Huge right there with the bucket.
Popping 70 right now.
Outside Beal.
Popping 70.
Back to Morris.
Popping 70. Popping
Wizards
70.
passing it around.
Popping 70.
Remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the game. He was all alone on
He
that.
missed.
And the
That's when
Wizards
he's
lead
a
by
point guard.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Nets shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Durant, that's good.
69. 69. We gotta win this. We gotta win this. Brooklyn's caught.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 1:32 left to play here in the fourth. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
.132 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist on this one.
Key bucket from Beal. How about that under pressure?
It's stolen by Morris. They grab their own miss. Porzingis kicks to Morris. They shoot again. And it's Porzingis.
No way we are locked down our trust. And said no, bro. Yes, we're not winning at all. We're not winning at all.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together.
They're not winning. They're not winning. They're not winning. They're not winning. They're not winning.
It's sent back down by Simmons.
They're not winning. They're not winning. They're not winning. They're not winning. They're not winning.
Ben Simmons on display.
Here's Simmons. Count it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Ben Simmons in a pivotal moment delivers.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Beal with the steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Puts it up from 15. Beal can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that. Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone cold.
We won. That's it. That's it. That's it. It's no timeout. No, don't put timeout. You already know we won. You already know we won. Come on, you don't want to accept it.
Can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw the play to make it happen.
Money!
With the pressure on, Bradley Beal at his absolute best.
We might not win. We might not win.
Timeout on the floor. Brooklyn timeout.
what's the teaser? I can't hear.
Brooklyn with the ball. Irving. Oh, missed it.
On that offensive
We win. That's it. We win. What's this? Let's go. Stop playing. We like that. We like that. Come on. Dude, I'll give it to them. Washington Wizards are like that. But Brooklyn Nets, we like that too. We like that too. Stop playing.
Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Come on. That's it for today, guys. Like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Yeah, you know what's going on.
My foot on the gas. I'm trying to get the money. I'm trying to score.
Yeah, you know. 23 points.
We can't generate enough.
23 points.
I'm trying to get to it.
My boy KD got 23 points. I put him up there.
I'm trying to do something to help my team out.
Come on.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much.
Like and subscribe. Turn post notifications coming. You know you're going to get a shout out. Yeah, you know what's going on. Green.
With our terrific
Green.
sports crew. Thank you.
Kyrie, Green, and Ben Simmons. Bro. Alright, all the people on me is that guy with the dreads with the blonde dreads. Ben Simmons. Kyrie Irving and KD. That's all I need. That's all I need. And we'll win the game. But that's it for today, guys. Like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment, know they're gonna get a shout out. And that's it for today, guys. Bye.